It's a British potato here, and we just beat Osasuna 2-0. Oh my god. But mate, we made it so much more difficult for ourselves than it needed to be. We couldn't score for 70 minutes. 70! We're supposed to be the best team in La Liga. Because we're first, obviously. It was then Raphinha, my beautiful Brazilian captain. He said, fine, I'll do it myself. And then he scored twice. We're now 7 points clear at the top of La Liga. Real Madrid play tomorrow, and they should be stressed. Let's talk about this nervy but ultimately successful win. Okay, so the match kicks off at the Camp Nou. Final home game of 2025. We are top of the league, 4 points clear before kickoff. You know, Osasuna are 15th in the table. It should be straightforward. Right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. These Lord have been one of the best defenses in La Liga. They conceded 2 goals, fewer than us before the match. They're organized, they're compact, they're annoying. They played a haram ball. They played like freaking. They played a crazy low block. Like everyone was defending. It was like, you know, some teams play 4-2-4. Some teams play 3-4-3. You know, but they play 11-0-0. That's crazy defense, crazy rumble. Okay, so 23rd minute, we've scored. Marcus Rashford, who's been brilliant since joining us, not gonna lie, chips the most exquisite ball to Ferran Torres, the guy who's been in pretty good form for the previous few games, and he heads it into the top corner. Goal! Camp Nou erupts. And then VAR. Bloody VAR again. They check it, they find some obscure offside in the build-up from a corner. From goal disallowed. Torres was onside with someone else who wasn't earlier in the play. And I'm fuming, Torres is fuming, everyone's fuming. This exact thing happened, but we are denied this before of Lewandowski's goal, if I remember correctly, in the Eintracht Frankfurt game. It was not good. That's such a Barcelona thing. Score a beautiful goal, get it disallowed for something nobody saw in real time, then struggle for the rest of the half. We're dominating possession, because of course we are. With Barcelona, we're creating chances. Lamine Yamal is doing Lamine Yamal things. Torres has an overhead kick that's spectacular but doesn't go in. But Osasuna, they're defending brilliantly. Haram ball. Sergio Herrera, the goalkeeper, is making saves. The defense is blocking everything. Ante Budimir is causing problems on the counter. We're going to halftime, 0-0, at home, against 15th placed Osasuna. The anxiety is real, the stress is building, and the second half starts. We're throwing everything at Osasuna, attack after attack, pass after pass, chance after chance. Nothing's working. Osasuna's defense is like a wall. Sergio Herrera is having the game of his life. Every shot is blocked, every pass is intercepted, every cross is cleared. 10 minutes pass, nothing. 20 minutes pass, still nothing. 30-minute pass. I'm starting to panic. We're dominating. We're like 70% possession. We created chances, but we can't score. This is giving me PTSD from previous seasons, you know, if we dominate matches and still drop points, you know, that when we have all the ball but no goals, you know, from the Xavi tenure at Barcelona. It was, yeah. With 20 minutes left, I'm thinking this is it. We're gonna draw 0-0 at home to Osasuna. Real Madrid will win tomorrow. The gap will be down to 1 point. The pressure will be back. The frustration at Camp Nou is audible. Fans are getting restless. Players are getting desperate. We need a goal. We desperately need a goal. And then, finally, 70th minute. 70 minutes of trying, 70 minutes of pressure, 70 minutes of frustration. Pedri, who's been majestic all game, orchestrating everything from the midfield, delivers a perfect ball. And Raphinha finishes it. 1-0 for Barcelona. Finally, someone is finishing Pedri's chances, because I'm one of those guys who say that if our players would finish Pedri's chances, he would have a lot more goal contributions, and yeah, it would be better. So it's 1-0 to Barcelona. Let's go back. I'm off my sofa. I'm celebrating like we won the league. Camp Nou explodes. The relief, the absolute relief. We finally have the lead. Raphinha's pumped fist celebration says it all, as he knows how important that goal is. He knows we needed that. Our Brazilian captain, our leader, stepping up when it matters the most. El Capitan. He's the best. He'd been relatively quiet by standards all game, no spectacular dribbles, no crazy assists, just working hard, making runs, staying patient, and when the moment came, he delivered. That's what captains do. That's what world-class players do. They don't need to be flashy every game, they just need to be there when it matters. 70 minutes of frustration, 1 moment of brilliance, lead secured. And we're not done. Oh no, we're just getting started, yeah. So, we're 1-0 up. About 15 minutes left. Osasuna are pushing forward trying to equalise. They've got nothing to lose. And then the killer blow. Jules Koundé, who scored a brace against Frankfurt, remember, delivers a ball into the box. Osasuna's defence tries to clear it away, but they mess up. The ball falls to Raphinha at the far post. Tap in. 2-0. Game over. 3 points secured. Raphinha with a brace. 2 goals. Match winner. Hero of the day. I'm celebrating again. This time with pure joy instead of relief. That's killer instinct. That's ruthlessness. 1 goal wasn't enough. He wanted 2. And that second goal kills the game completely. Osasuna have no way back. So we can relax. The 3 points are ours. Raphinha points to the badge, kissing the crest, celebrating with the fans. This man has been immense for us this season. Not just goals and assists, leadership, character, winning mentality. Remember when people questioned if he was good enough for Barcelona? Remember the Raphinha's and elite takes? Where are those people now? In the mud. Buried. So final whistle blows. Barcelona 2, Osasuna 0. Not almost convincing performance. Not almost spectacular. But 3 points. And here's what that means. We're 7 points clear at the top. 7 points. That's a massive lead. Real Madrid play tomorrow. Even if they win, they're still 4 points behind. If they drop points, we could be even further ahead. This is Barcelona's 7th consecutive La Liga win. 7 in a row. Since losing El Clásico in November, we've been unstoppable in the league. Beat Alaves 3-1. We came back from behind. Beat Atletico Madrid 3-1. Dani Olmo brace. We came back from behind again. Beat Real Betis 5-3. Ferran Torres hat-trick. Now we beat Osasuna 2-0. Raphinha brace. We're going into 2026 as league leaders. No matter what happens in the next 2 weeks, we'll start the year on top. That's massive for confidence. That's massive for momentum. Real Madrid are feeling the pressure. Atletico are 6 points behind. We're in control of this title race. But let's be real for a second. Let's address the issues. We took 70 minutes to score a goal against 15th place Osasuna at home. Yes, they have a good defense. Yes, Sergio Herrera was brilliant. But we should be more clinical than that. The Ferran Torres goal allowed by VAR was harsh. We should have scored other chances regardless. We're creating opportunities, we're dominating possession. But sometimes the final ball is missing. Sometimes the finishing isn't just good enough, you know? Against Osasuna at home, we got away with it. Raphinha bailed us out. But against Real Madrid, we can stop European teams in the Champions League. We can't afford to be wasteful for 70 minutes. This is not how you bring number 6 back to the Camp Nou. That's the one concern. The efficiency. The killing instinct in the final third. Lewandowski is 36 now. He's not scoring as much as last season. Ferran Torres is in good form, but he is inconsistent. Raphinha is the most reliable attacker. We can't do it alone every game. We need more goals from more players. We need to be ruthless, clinical, deadly. Because these tight 1-0, 2-0 wins, they're stressful. And my British potato heart can't take any more stress. But so what's next for Barcelona? Tuesday, Copa del Rey game against a club that whose name I can't pronounce, and I'm not even going to try. I have it in my notes, but yeah, should be straightforward. Chance to rotate, give some players the rest. Next Sunday, away game to Villarreal in La Liga, final league game of 2025, big match. Villarreal are a good side. They are if I'm not wrong, I think they should be third in La Liga. So yeah, so basically, so there you have it. Barcelona 2, Osasuna 0. Raphinha with a brace, 70 minutes of frustration followed by 20 minutes of relief. 7 points clear, top of La Liga. Not pretty, not spectacular, but effective, and that's what matters. If you're a Barcelona fan, smash the like button. If Raphinha is your captain and hero, drop Rafa in the comments. Subscribe now for more La Liga content from this British potato. Lando Norris is F1 World Champion, Barcelona 7 points clear in La Liga. Maybe 2025 was a year, and 2026 is going to be a year. Please don't jinx it. So, meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton's still struggling at Ferrari, but we don't want to talk about it. Pain is temporary. Barcelona joy is eternal. Right, I'm off to watch Raphinha's goals 17 more times. This British potato is logging off while happy and 7 points clear. With Barça, we're winning La Liga.